Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to dive into right away. We're going to look to see what's coming your way in the next chapter of your life. And I know I had been missing for a while. I have been moving and moving again because the things are actually was hectic. The things didn't really work out. And I actually posted a couple details today. If you would like to check it out, you can look at the community post. What's going on here is there are many pathways opening. There are many things changing in your life. I can see here for some of you. And I feel like it's a reflection of like a collective energy now. Maybe we are doing things out of the things that are pushing out outside rather than our inner being. That's why we're not really achieving success that we want. And I feel like this is collectively affecting all of us. I have Sagittarius on my chart as well. So maybe our fire is affecting the situation and redirecting us. Okay, the fire of Sagittarius can burn things down or build things up. Okay, you can burn clay and create a beautiful pot. I see a couple kissing here. I feel like this is a good thing. Why? And there's a baby in their hand. I see like a little boy and a little girl. There's a happy family. You can see the eyebrows of the male figure. There's the feminine character here. There's a new family forming, basically, which is something, protection, family, love, appreciation is that we all want to feel. And this can be something for you, some of you, finding yourself in the environment that with the people that are loving and supporting you, which that's exactly what happened to me when I moved into this first place. The neighbors were actually really mean and they really protested me because of my energy, I feel like, or maybe my appearance. I don't know what affected them. And they said, you know what, we don't like you. And I said, if you don't like me, I don't need to be in this environment. And I found another place that all the neighbors actually, within a day, they offered me things, they helped me. So that's when I realized, no need to push to be somewhere, because I see there's a new pathway, a new family embracing you. And I feel like our energies are always reflecting it to each other. So if you are in a space right this moment and you are mentally forcing yourself, I have to be here, and your heart is saying other way around, there's a new family out there for you. This can be love. This can be relationship. This can be work. Okay. And when you have the clear intention, the things actually align much faster than others. Like I said, I moved home in one day. Everything aligned so perfectly. I found the company. I found everything went smoothly. So, and really, like I was expecting higher, but really well. So the thing is here, I see there's a new family forming for some of you. Okay. The family can be soul families, neighborhoods, work environments, and physical families, the bloodlines forming. And so it is waiting for you in the front door, but you need to leave the door. You need to leave the past behind here in order to reach to that success. And not only that, which is beautiful, because I see a beautiful, massive fish jumping out of the water. Fish, in this kind of readings, fish symbolizes wealth, abundance, money, success. And it seems like here, money can be the end result of your success as well. It is showing up in a massive way, and as the timeline goes, it is happening so much faster in a very short period of time. If you divide the cup into 4, this is in the first quarter of your timeline. Another thing here with the fish energy, this can be a resource that's you're needing coming to you, or maybe this can be something for the long term. For example, you want to launch something, but you need a certain amount. That can be the fish that you're catching. Or maybe you already have something, a business going, or an idea project that you worked on. You put it out there, but maybe you're feeling not confident, which it doesn't really fit with the Sagittarius nature, because Sagittarius that I know are extremely confident. And this is intense sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. I'm talking about the sun sign Saggies. So it seems like here, this part, there's Mother Mary right there under the fish. There's a divine power. Another thing I would like to mention, I am a prayer. Praying. I'm a praying person. So I prayed before I put my intention out there, and the God actually put it in front of me. So if there you have that kind of thing, this is basically like Mother Mary can be your guidance. And I don't believe that I believe that religions actually divide us. The persons are all of them are holy creatures, holy people, and they can all help us. It doesn't matter which religion that you believe. So you can call Green Tara, you can call Kuan Yin, you can call Mother Mary, Jesus Christ, you can call Muhammad, you can call anyone, and they will come forward. And David, Jude, what was the name? Moses, they can all come forward with their powers to help you. Okay. Solomon, they can all come forward. So I feel like here, Mother Mary, for some of you, another one here, maybe this is the Solomon with a big head. I think he was an extremely wealthy man. So this can be also someone that you can ask from, bring me the wealth of your time into my life. You can call upon him and he'll come forward. And this is in the next chapter of your life. You can even ask these people to follow you around as a spirit, not in like a physical form. Another thing I see here, some of you are manifesting love. Okay, the heart is empty though. I feel like here maybe you have, which I had the benefit of others first. I was thinking, planning, oh, I want this kind of a place because my cats, I want them to be free. I didn't think that I want a peaceful environment and cats will figure out what to do next. So you want something, but there's an empty spot in the middle of it, meaning, so you are not really putting your intentions inside of your desire. You're sitting across from someone here. This can be a relationship that you're starting to form with someone, but the intentions that you're putting out there is maybe social desires, your parents, what they wanted you to have in a relationship. So there's an empty spot here. In the next chapter of your life, that empty spot has to be filled with your own intentions, not social norms, not somebody else's rules that came to you. What you desiring is important to fill this heart, make it whole. Okay, so and afterwards you see like how light it gets when you figure the darkness out. It gets lighter. I see here another. This looks like a bag of money. On top of it, I don't know if you guys ever seen it in some of the old movies. I see that people, they sell some things, come to homes. Back in the day in Ottoman culture, they used to use this cloths and tie a knot on top of it, put everything in there. I kind of see that kind of a bag here. Okay, this bag has an empty spot as well. This is your prosperity. This is your abundance, money, worth, value of material things. And there's also empty spot in there as well. I feel like here, instead of just going with your own heart's desire, you're here also going with another person's, what they would like you to have. Okay. And that's creating that empty spot as well. So the next chapter, the more you focus on what you desire, the more that hole will be filled with abundance. And some of you, like I mentioned, there are legal papers here and it's getting clearer. I see an authority figure standing up in front. So when you clarify your intention, the things are going to get lighter. The things are going to start moving faster. And I kind of feel for some of you like 8 of Wands moment, which exactly what happened to me. Like in this last 2 days, it was 8 of Wands moment. Everything actually happened so fast. My legs hurt. I've been standing all day, like since 5 a.m. in the morning until 12 at night. So, but it's a happy tiredness. I love that. I'm tired, but I'm happy. Okay. So I see there's an anchor right here. You're going to have something really fast happening during that time. You're going to take care of a lot of things and then anchoring yourself to where you want to be. Then you're going to have the lightness here. For some of you in between, there are legal papers I mentioned, but also there's an authority here. Now I'm trying to understand. For some of you, you might be the authority, the one that's giving orders, and you have a salamander in front of you. You see the long tail. The salamander is in front of you is a fire sign symbol. I don't have them on this deck, but in my original tarot deck, I think the King of Wands have his salamander in front of him. But there is a conflict with your salamander here, your spirit animal, okay, your spirit. So your spirit wants to lead you somewhere, to maybe have some fun, enjoy yourself, like do something that will affect your future and bring your desires faster. But you're standing in front of them and telling them like, I am the authority, which is okay. You are the authority. Of course, you are the decision maker of your life. But there is something here much more fun, and you don't have to be serious to create this. You can have fun and at the same time do this thing. And your spirit animal is calling you towards there. This is maybe something that you always want to do, but you do never have time to do. This can be a person you always on your mind. You want to call them, but you never call them. Okay, this can be something like that, and you're gonna have a beautiful interaction here. And when you see the communications line is forming, this can be spiritual connection. This can be mental connection. This can be even like a prayer that you're sending out there, coming back to you multiplied, okay? When it does, it's going to get even lighter. And I see here, kind of reminds me of the Fool energy. The Fool is a new beginner, the new journey, ending the past. The judgment is happened. The World card comes forward, completes the cycle, lessons are learned, and then now you're setting off to a new journey in this lifetime, in the next chapter. Okay, so not everybody had this kind of like a clearing the past and starting anew with the Fool energy, but it seems like you do actually complete the cycle and leave things behind, which is perfect. Let's get into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, intention, hold it in your mind and let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. I see some fragmentations here. You see like little cracks. The cracks are good. There's a quote by Rumi. He says, when that's where the lights come in. Okay, when you have cracks in your heart, that's where the light come in and help you grow bigger. Meaning, we all have heartbreaks, and I feel like this can be heartbreaks, disappointments, regrets that you're actually feeling during this time. And this is what's beautiful about this is you're overcoming that. Beautifully, you're overcoming that, okay? I even see here your desire. Initially, it was a little slower pace, but as soon as I said you're overcoming that, it just started flowing easily. So it seems like here, if you got stuck in, like I can actually sit down and complain about, oh, this is what they did to me, which puts me in the victim mood. And what happens there is then I lose the control of what's going to happen next. And mentally, physically, and what you think about, you bring about, that keeps bringing more things that in the same kind into my life. But I'm saying I'm making a life choice. I'm changing my decision. I don't have to be there. I should be somewhere else. That's why this is happening. And I'm making a new choice. And when you do, what happens is I see here there's an old lady and an old gentleman. They're both wearing hats, authority. They're walking away, which actually that was my story. There was just a big issue happened for no reason at all. So what happens here is some people don't like change. They don't like different people. They don't like to have people saying no to them, basically, when they want to violate other people's boundaries. Exactly what happened to me. And if that's the case, when I said no, I realized they're not going to change because they live in the same mindset, and I'm not going to be a victim to their mindset. So I said, okay, then I move on to much better, greater space. Exactly here. When you decide, I'm not going to let you steal my energy, this subject, what happened in the past, or the person, or the situation, when you walk away, they're walking away as well out of your energy field. Another thing here is, like my sister, I have a sister, and she got really angry about the situation. And I told her there's something called karma. Okay. So if you're wondering, like she's a little bit like, oh, I'm going to show them how it goes. I said, nobody's going to show anyone anything, because you know what's going to happen? There's something called karma. What you put out is what you get back. and no one can prevent that. It applies to every single moment interactions that you have, even the money issue. What you put out is what you get back. The more good energy you put out there, and know that everything is working out, everything always works out. Okay, so I feel like here, this is exactly what's happening. You're leaving the situation and going out and expanding. I see like there's a grumpy face here. Maybe there's someone like bugging you here, or maybe there's a situation that's bothering you. In the next chapter of your life, that's not going to have any space. All the cracks will be filled. You're going to be filled with light and moving on, and your energy field is intact. And whoever doesn't belong there, if you're hold on to certain people, let them go, because they want to go as well. Okay, let them go in the sense of physical, mental, spiritual sense. Okay, it doesn't mean that push them out, because that's also exerting energy. Another thing I see here, like I said, there's a grumpy face I saw right there, okay? Or like a lamb face, innocence face. This can be interpreted in two ways. Lamb meaning that you are being a little bit innocent in a situation and ignoring the truth, maybe because it is serving you in a different way. But it seems like here your path is open, so you can actually see the truth. And there's a horse right here. When you intend to see the truth, the horse is your wish fulfillment. And this can be about a money issue, a personality issue, a person issue, or material thing, school. Maybe there's a school that you keep applying, you keep rejecting, and there's something better out there. Okay, so instead of saying that, okay, this is going to happen, like believing it blindly, maybe seeing that rejection is protection. Okay, and for some of you, because this is general, I want to mention that as well. And there's a new pathway opening here in a higher plane and a higher level of people that will carry you to a sunshine, to a better space right there. I'm going to dive into your tarot card reading now. If you have a specific desire, intention, question, you can hold that in your mind. We're going to look into the surrounding energy. Or if you don't have anything specific in your mind, you can just go watch it and see what comes forward for you. Okay? Oh, the tower moment. Guys, I told you I have Sagittarius on my chart, and the tower moment is the structure that doesn't work is crumbling down. For some of you, this can be a sudden, unexpected change, or sudden revelations, understanding, oh wow, okay, this is the thing, that's what happened exactly, this is why this happened, kind of a moment. Okay, this is a surrounding energy. Initially it can start with this kind of like, oh wow, what's happening here, I don't understand it, and then, oh okay, now I know why it's happening, kind of understanding coming forward. This is the hidden aspect of it, because it's a judgment day. Guys, I said judgment twice during the coffee cup, and I feel like Judgment Day is one of the best cards, because it gives you a chance to reflect, understand why this happened, see the truth within it, let it go, forgive, get free, and lift the burden off of your chest. Okay, that's the moment. What's the hidden right here. So what happens is when you forgive, forgiveness doesn't mean that someone did wrong to you. Forgiving them and, oh, come do the same thing again. That's not what it is. Drawing a boundary is extremely important. And that's not the judgment day if you do not say no next time. Okay, the judgment is, I learned my lesson. Thank you. I'm not going to carry any emotions towards you. I'm moving on with my life or the situation. And I'm going to be happy. I wish you all the luck in the world. Go be your own self. And I'm going to be myself as well. That's what Judgment Day is. That's the hidden aspect of the tower. And what's actually about that is we're all energies. We're all soul spirits glowing with amazing lights. And the moment that we try to change the past, or stuck in the past issue, or a person or a situation or something happened, we just cover that light with darkness. And then the darkness comes in. We cannot manifest our desires. We can only manifest through light. So lightness actually fits it, with a light heart, fits this situation perfectly. So whatever is happening for you, to you, happened because you had to let some things go in order to manifest certain things. Okay, your assignment here is Two of Pentacles, balancing your energy. Okay, and if you're playing so hard, You need to entertain yourself, enjoy yourself. Go have a coffee in your favorite shop, paint something you enjoy. Like, these are my hobbies, these are the things that I like. But if you have other things, plant something that you enjoy. Maybe talk to trees. And sometimes you can go window shopping, or if you have the means, you can go shopping. Whatever gives you joy. Read a book you love. So you can do the things that gives you joy, which will increase your energy and helps you go through this phase faster. Additional clarity, here's the Empress. You're giving birth to a new life, okay? At the end of the day, the next chapter is going to be extremely different than the first chapter. So if you had like the troubles, people troubles, money troubles, it is going to be much more different, because you see she's standing in an abundant field. You're going to have a lot of abundance, wealth, prosperity, clarity, intuitive guidance. So when you don't know in your mind what to do, in your heart, you will go towards the right direction. You will know in your heart, deep down in there, what to do next, okay? Let's get your clarifications here. We have a letter coming forward. The Tower moment can be happening through a letter or news, but also this can be also happen through a message that you received, like happened to me. I feel like I received first spiritual message, then physical message through a person. Like, I feel like everybody speaks through the mouth of the creator of all that is. And when somebody pushed me out of somewhere, they said like, you're not wanted here. That's a message came through the God and said, if you stay there, that's going to be your Tower moment. Move away, get out of there, which I did. The Judgment Day come forward, which is going to carry you to a new adventure with this ship, basically. Okay, you're going to set off to a new adventure, which you're a fire sign. This kind of fun, joyful activities feeds your soul. Okay, so for example, if you are an earth sign, they like sensual things, they like massages, they like food, and those kind of signs, if then they do enjoy those kind of things, their manifestation power multiplies. As a fire sign, most of the time, when you're enjoying yourself out there, having fun, going on an adventure, that increases your energy, okay? That kind of like, I feel like that's something that I saw throughout my life, that when you act aligned with your element, that increases your manifestation powers. Also, I'm going to pull an external element for you. We're going to see which element also will be helpful during this journey for you, okay? This is your soul guide cross. Okay, this is Two of Pentacles energy, and cross is most of the time symbolizes something that didn't work out actually working out for your highest good. Okay, this is your pressing assignment, knowing that if something didn't really go the way you want it to be, there's a better way to achieve that. There's a more peaceful, loving, abundant, prosperous way to achieve that. So balance your energy, focus on your work as well as your fun, and then the things will work out in the best possible way. The Sun is optimism, Ace of Diamonds, Ace of Pentacles, money, new life, new endeavors. Maybe some of you are going to go to new schools. That's the best part of this energy coming forward here, okay? This is your clarity and guidance. That's the more optimistic you are, the more the life going to bring optimism into your life. I said life twice, right? Sometimes I repeat myself and I see them in the comments and I just say like, oh, you're saying this too much. This is not a script. If I was reading a script, I would probably didn't repeat myself, but I'm just spontaneously speaking. So what do you need to know right now? You're the stargazer. Set your sights higher because you deserve more. Like I said, like do not think for a second that you're not capable of for something better. Okay, so what do you need to do? Dream and journey. Okay, so set your heights. What you need to know, you deserve much better than you think you do, and you can achieve that. So what you need to do is set your eyes basically higher, dream and journey. Dream the dream of the future that you want, visualize it, write it down, focus on it, and the journey, the ship will come forward to pick you up, to carry you there. Okay, what do you need to release though? Summer, bask in the joy and light. So for some of you, summer is coming. For some of you, maybe you're going into winter. So either way, do the cozy things for the summer that you enjoy, or the winter. Okay, do the things that give you joy. Bask in the joy and light, rather than thinking that your journey has to be hard, because sometimes we think that in order to grow, like when the kids are growing, their bones are growing, they feel pain. And if you feel like, I need to feel the pain when I'm growing, expanding, basically this is telling you, no, you don't have to. Okay, you deserve the best of everything. And in order to receive that best, you need to bask in the joy and light and of the sunshine, maybe of the things you have, the things that brings you happiness. Okay, now this is your second oracle. I ask the best advice or guidance for my beautiful Sagittarius now through unconditional love. Thank you. And then we're going to look into your element and affirmation. Peace is with you. Okay. Blue card is here. Blue throat chakra. Okay. The ability to speak your truth. Another thing with the blue color is it is a protection layer. If you work with energy, you can create a ball of energy around you, blue color, and that protects you. Okay, so if you're feeling like you need extra protection, you can create that around you during your meditation, and that will bring the peace into your life so you can walk into this new journey in the calmest way. I'm going to pull your element of power now. We have the protection and the cave. I mentioned earth, come forward, earthly things, enjoy the earthly things and grounding. And I feel like here you can also cultivate this energy of the earth in your day-to-day. Exactly. And you are loved and protected in your endeavors. Know yourself. Taking silent time is good for your mental health. Retreating after periods of extreme hard work is a positive. Be embraced by nature. So Two of Pentacles, and here the cave and protection, basically approving each other. Okay, so not only cultivate the fire, you can burn up a candle, do a candle meditation, but also do some grounding activities for yourself as well. Okay, so I'm going to, my cats are screaming again, pull your affirmation and activation. Let's see what we're activating in your life during this next chapter. Okay, we have the sixth chakra. This is the third eye. So intuitive guidance will be with you. Okay, you're going to feel things, and purple color can activate this faster as well. The energy of the third eye chakra supports our inner sight and intuitive abilities, which Empress also a signal of that. You're going to be guided intuitively through gut feeling, and your affirmation is I am connected. Okay, that's exactly what my affirmation was during this hard time. I'm safe, I'm protected, I'm connected. I'm connected to the creator. That's what I meant. And I'm safe, I'm protected. And God carried me, I believe, to somewhere that I am safe and protected. So I was like repeating that affirmation all day long. So that can be your affirmation. So yours is here. I'm connected to the higher powers of the universe, which will bring me my highest good. Okay. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.